This workout, we are going to be using just our band. So all you need is a band and a mat handy, because we're going to be doing a little bit of work down on the floor as well. So once you are all warmed up, go ahead and grab that band. Couple things when you are using the band: if you step on it with both feet, there's going to be more resistance. So if there's ever a move where it's too much, all you have to do is step one of your feet off and you've got a little bit more band to work with. So our first move we're going to be doing is a curl. So you're going to be curling the band up. With these bands, you really have to fight not to let the band whip your arms down. So we're going for 10, resisting it as it pulls you down. Standing up nice and tall. We've got 5 more. Last 2. Good. I want you to cross the band over so that you are creating an X with your band. We're going to do some upright rows. So you're going to bring the band straight up the body. Elbows going out to the side. I'm just standing on it with one foot. Again, if that feels too easy, stand on it with both feet. Give you a little bit more to work with. Pulling those bands right up the body, stopping at about chest height. Give me one more. Good, we're going to uncross the bands. We're going into squats next. So you want to take those feet hip width apart. Bands are going to come up to your shoulders. So this is going to give you a little bit of grip to work with here as you stand back up out of that squat. You're sitting back into the squat, pressing those hips back, weights in the heels. 4 more. Last one. Good job. We're going to go overhead presses. I'm going to take one foot off just so I've got more band to work with. You're going to press those bands straight up overhead. This is when you'll find out if you're not stepping on the band evenly, one will feel a little bit shorter. 5 more. Press straight up. Need 2 more. Last one. Okay. We are going to step on the bands. You're going to pull them up, you're going to cross them over first and hold them at your hips. You're going to want to make sure you don't have anything right next to you, because we're going to go for a little walk. So you're going to side step for 5. We're going to go back other direction. Let's do that again. 5, little step. Take it back. Good, okay, keeping those bands crossed, I'm going to have you hinge forward, nice flat back. You're going to pull the bands, the handles, towards your rib cage, elbows going back behind you, squeezing those shoulder blades for a row. 4 more. Last one. Good job. Okay. You are going to uncross the bands. Again, you can always take a foot off if you need to. And we're going to lift those bands straight up and then out to the side. So straight up in front of you to about chest height, out to the side. We are halfway. Woo! This one I can feel the shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more each direction. Shoulders should be on fire. Woo! Okay. Go ahead and step off the band. We're going to do several moves down on the mat next. So you're gonna fold your band in half. We're gonna come into a seated position, knees are bent. You are going to start to roll back, scooping your abs in. You're going to rotate, pulling that right arm down towards the outside of your hip as you rotate to the side. The farther you are rolling back, the more intense it's going to be on the abs. One more this direction. You can always come up, reset if you feel any pressure in the back. Okay, scoop those abs in, roll it back. We twist to the left. Pulling that band down towards the floor. Last one. Okay. We're going to take your bands. You're going to loop them around your feet. Let me scooch down so you can see my feet. Make sure they are around your arch or a little bit lower so they don't fly off at you. You are going to then cross the bands so you make that X. We're going to go into a seated row here. I'm not flexible enough to keep my legs completely straight to be able to keep my nice tall posture. So bend your knees if you need to, and we row in here, pulling the bands towards the rib cage, squeezing those shoulder blades. If it's not challenging enough, you can grab the band farther down. You don't have to use the handles. We've got 2 more of these rows. Good, okay. Take the band off your foot. You're going to take one of the handles and you're going to slip your right foot through it. So your foot's right through the handle. And we're going to flip over on our hands and knees. You are going to take the rest of your band, couldn't think of the word, and you're going to put it underneath your hands. So the more of the band you pull away from your foot, the harder it's going to be. So you adjust where your hands need to be on the band. Might take a couple reps to figure it out. With that right foot, you are going to press it, kick it straight back. So I know I need a little bit more resistance on mine. Press it straight back like you're kicking the wall behind you. 3 more here. Okay, right leg stay straight. You're going to lower it, tap it on the mat, lift it straight up. Keep that belly button pulled in, abs are still engaged. We'll run our hands and knees. 5 more. Okay, we've got 1 more move here. You're going to reach your foot over the left, tap it on the floor, and then out to the right side of your mat. So you're making a rainbow with your foot, lifting it up and over. Last one. Okay, shake it out. That booty should be on fire. We're gonna repeat on the left side. So you're gonna take your right foot out of the handle and we swap, the left foot goes in. You're holding the other end of your band down on the mat, so find how much resistance you need. We start with that donkey kick. So you're on hands and knees and then you kick that left foot away like you're kicking the wall behind you. 5 more. 3, 2, last one. Right leg stays straight. You're going to lower it down to the mat, little tap, lift it up for 10. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We go into those rainbows, up and over, and then out to the left side of the mat. Give me one more. Whew. And it starts firing. Okay, so that is the whole list. I want you to go through this list at least one more time. If you're feeling good, go for 2 more times so that you'll get it a total of 3 times. Enjoy.